I was going to say, Faker taking the pike mid. I mean, we've seen it before.
What's funny is it looks like we might be getting Reckless AD carry against Keria AD carry. They're just doing their own thing.
Even when there's shenanigans everywhere else on the map. Actually, no, there are some shenanigans up top as well, because FaZe has already moved in for an early gank. It's first blood.
The logic behind the Kayle is definitely, you're eventually going to have a lot of late wave clear, you're going to scale well. You're going to need that wave clear, for sure.
I mean, if there's any champion to just be sweeping up early kills, it's a Kayle. Keria burning and taken down already. Reckless with the first kill. He's stuck up at the tower, but he's not tanking, so he'll walk away. FaZe is back in the top lane again as Baus looks for Doran. But the True Silver is going to come on through. Faker has found Reckless, and Velia, low is Owner, flashing forwards, but doesn't get the glare lance. The auto should finish the job, though, and the poison ticks off.
Owner finding the solo kill in the mid lane, and then we're just getting chaos everywhere. You know, FaZe is just
sneaky, sneaky! Crowny slides into the mid lane, but FaZe is here. The dot taking onto Owner, but it's not enough. FaZe saves the day in the mid lane.
FaZe with some excellent jungle play of just walking into lanes and auto-attacking, but Nemesis turns it around.
We see Reckless on a bit of a signature pick of his as well. This Jhin coming back, something we've seen time and time again, is Nemesis. Looking for Owner. Velia gets the twin fangs, the poison stacking like you said, and Nemesis grabs the kill onto the Lulu from the mid lane.
I think he might end up going towards the hold on, they are going for a dive.
We'll talk about builds later as the stun against the wall. Crowny down, Reckless looking for Faker, but he gets away. Keria also gets away. Oh, FaZe also walking away as Reckless. 1 HP in a dream! And that dream becomes reality as Baus got a solo bolo! What more is there to say? Oh, Faker in the mid lane, stun comes through onto Crowny and the flick back as well. Beautifully done by Faker. And they found themselves some cheese in the mid lane. 7-5 as Nemesis starting off these grubs. This Teemo jungle looking pretty good, honestly, so far. Velia getting chased down by FaZe, the grounding. Gonna keep Nemesis alive as he flashes over the wall, but that will be one grub taken by T1. So not allowing all three over to Los Ratones. Baus towards this mid lane.
Yeah.
As a jungler, that's got to feel bad. You finally get to play a lane for a little bit, and the jungler just sits in your lane the whole time. Oh, Baus, 1 HP, will fall down. That's one to Faker again, as Baus just clearing away these minions using that Scion passive to maximum efficiency. His signature move, but Doran is scaling up nicely here. A little bit of gold lead on the Kayle as Nemesis has been caught out. Keria slides into the action as well, and FaZe grabs another.
That's the thing, against 280 carries, you can only blind one of them. Good setup there. FaZe landing the stun to allow Keria to come in. Some of that bot lane synergy.
Oh, Crowny's been found. FaZe has got him already. Crowny forced to flash very early on, but Keria now step too far forwards. Reckless getting that damage down. FaZe turning around onto Reckless though. He's in the 2v1 in the end and he'll fall. FaZe barely surviving, but survive he does as Owner finds another one. And Faker is hunting Crowny. Crowny looking for a rat run on the Los Ratones, but Owner finds him. Puts out a trap. Baus now getting flashed on by Doran as it's action across the entire map, but the Q is enough. FaZe is loving it. I mean, marksman on both sides of the jungle here is Nemesis getting chased down by Faker, who so far, his pike has been looking decent, but it's another wide Q as Owner keeps himself alive with the wild growth, and FaZe just trying to get this damage out. Velia though still surviving, and FaZe forced to go in on the plate to dodge the poison, and it doesn't matter! He finds both of them! FaZe outplays!
You know, Baus, he knows what to do when the game's in a bit of a dire state.
Oh, knock up onto Doran, he just used his flash earlier, taken down! When you 2v1 Baus for the first, like, 4 levels, you can sign up for some ganks. FaZe now taking a bit of damage from Nemesis, who's pulled back in, stunned against the wall, and finished off by Faker. Crowny can't quite finish the job as amazing as he can! The poison comes on through as he tries to get into stealth, but Faker finds another! Yeah, slowed up. Owner, he's been baited in because Crowny's still here. Crowny has spent the last 5 minutes top lane, and he is just sweeping up the kills.
It's all a bait, and I feel like this duo has just been doing so much at the moment. The Scion just again.
Oh no! looking to turn around. Another Crowny. It doesn't work out. Bounce Fighter this time. Belly now in a 2v1 as Faker looks to hook him under the tower. Beautifully done. Another kill for Faker. There's now Nemesis. There's the Gromp as well. 6-1 and 2 on the pike with a Gromp to boot. Suddenly a TP from Velia. Doran. I mean, Faker was around. Faker is not coming to help Doran. Doran down. Twin bang from Velia as Owner tried to help out his top laner and instead gets poisoned and burned. And now firing from the other side of the map is Reckless, but he can't quite finish the job. Faker behind enemy lines here. The health bars are low. That's one for Faker. Can't quite finish the second, but Velia gets the stun and turns it straight back onto Pays. T1 flee under their tower.
Faker tries to find the play, does get one, but isn't able to translate into more Baus.
Baus is just looking for them all by himself. Double as Reckless dives underneath the tower. The W! Sniper from the bottom lane. Reckless gets another.
Doom every single brush. Baus is in there. Now Faker.
He looks for Velia, dodges the poison. Very nicely done. He just has to survive, but Velia!
Oh, he lives!
Oh my lord, Velia! The sustain on the Cassiopeia, single-digit health, I believe.
The jungler from Los Ratones, but the mid laner today, well, in this match at least, and Faker outplayed there. And now the goal lead less than 1,000. At one point,
Crowny started that 1v1 with Carrier. Just out DPS's him. Reckless didn't quite have the damage to follow up, didn't have the ultimate available.
Yeah, I think some great plays have come out from Los Ratones to get them back in the game, but still have to respect there are some Fed members on the other side. Pays is looking.
Velia knocked back. Pays sort of 2v1 here, but Owner and Carrier are moving on, and it means Nemesis is caught out instead. Reckless getting chased down by Faker, and Doran's there to finish the job. 2 for T1, as in comes Baus. The ultimate onto Faker, though, keeps him alive. Nicely done by Doran at the nick of time there. Wild growth maybe coming through as well. There's now Velia.
Oh, might be in trouble if they're closing on him.
He's trying to threaten Pays now, getting onto Baus as well. Flashes to finish the job as Crowny looks to answer. The dot should tick enough. Faker trying to protect his jungler, can't quite do the job. And this is just tooth and nail. Every second is pure carnage. Carrier gets caught by the poison. Twin Bangs finished up as Crowny gets one. Velia looking to get the damage in, but he's outranged by Owner. Twin Bangs to the face and Faker down again. Velia somehow surviving as Crowny gets another. LR are hanging on. Some serious work in these clutch moments. That's twice now Faker has tried to get onto it and just been shut down. The damage too good, the sustain too good. And now headed towards some spikes as well as Rod of Ages is stacking, his Seraphs is stacking. Velia is only getting stronger from this point.
And especially, like, a lot of the composition of T1, it's so auto-attack based, right? You need to close in, there's the blind, which is a lot of threat from the Teemo, but also if you're in auto range of Cassiopeia, this Cassiopeia, though, on the top side.
Faker already getting absolutely chunked there, but Velia pulled in and finished off Pays. Grabbing that kill, as Crowny has been found as well, stunned against the wall. Pays does so much damage at this point, but not enough. Crowny out DPS's him and sneaks away after everything.
And you know, he just finished the Rabadons, I believe, in the last back, so just got enough damage to be able to burst him there.
But T1, at the same time, while all of this has been going on, they're just taking towers. At this point, we are just seeing T1 now start to push towards victory.
You will say they're taking towers. Baus did just take a tower in the bottom side of the map, so he is answering back.
A win today. Los Ratones trying to collapse on towards T1, but Baus found in the jungle. Faker is here as well. The ultimate a little wide, but he's still alive. Gets the knock-up onto Owner, still surviving somehow. And now, zombie mode to finish the job. The knock-up from Owner. And the slow from the Glitter Lance as Carrier goes forward into 3 people. I don't think he realized how many were there. Velia down though as Pays arrives on the scene. Nemesis, next target for the Vayne jungle as Crowny tries to sneak away once more. We've seen this 1v1 not long ago and it looked pretty good for Crowny. Owner, very low on HP, 20 minutes on the clock.
There are objectives in this game? It's been very kill focused.
It's true, it's true. That's 2 though. 2 groups as well for Los Ratones. As Velia, he's found Faker. And that's some good damage, and the mushrooms are starting to really tick away on T1 as well. Pays taking a chunk there. Remember, Velia is going to be an absolute cannon with all the poison from his team, but Keria diving into the action with the ult from the Kayle as well, but he's down once again. Oh, it's disaster for T1 as Doran doesn't have his ultimate available, but Atakan finishes the job. Atakan now down. Los Ratones grabbing the Atakan, grabbing the kills, looking for Owner as well as Reckless. Going to try and finish the job. Curtain call comes on through, and Reckless finishes it off.
And considering the lead that T1 had earlier in this game, Los Ratones in full control now. Pick up the Dragon, pick up the Atakan. Not quite a clean sweep in the fight, and they will lose another on the back end. God, you're in big trouble now, though. Keria goes in, nearly kills Crowny.
Keria taken down. Baus finds another, looking for the Q. Owner sidesteps it, but he's walked into Reckless instead. That's a lot of damage at this point in the game. The curtain call again. It got Owner last time. Looking for Faker. Owner dodging. Reckless, I don't think had vision of Owner there at that point, so walks away. Fake. What? They do it! Baus does it again! Finding his mark. Pays now, chased away by the rest of them as Los Ratones. They're doing it again!
You know what? He just bought another year of rent in Faker's mind for that one.
I don't know.
You know what? It was funny the second time.
Pays is turning. Velia looking for Owner now. That's one onto Pays. Owner being chased away in the jungle. The Twin Fangs doing so much work at this point. Baus charging forwards. The knock-up onto Doran, and the knock-up onto Doran again. Crowny finishes the job as the stun comes through onto Pays. Faker trying to help his jungler, but there's just nothing he can do. It's Keria, not Pays, but it doesn't really matter which AD carry it is. Los Ratones are all over it, and they might just finish the game.
Gonna push down in the base. Faker, the last player standing to try and defend against 5. Not sure he can do it. Even the god himself is gonna struggle here.
Los Ratones are on the cusp, and they decide to play it safe.
Or maybe...
Still had a long while on the death timers, to be honest. I think they just want a bit more gameplay.
They want to play a little bit longer, you know. There's only been...
Oh no! Faker's got the root come through. He's gone.
Gets him again.
Baus gets yet another kill onto Faker. At this point, he's just counting them up. Owner. Oh, where'd he go? God! What is that damage? Baus is just having a field day. 9, 5, and 10. That's way too positive of a scoreline. Absolutely obliterated as Baus looks for more.
Wait,
that's 4.
Give him
Pays
the penta.
trying to escape. Baus timing out. No penta, but it's an ace for Los Ratones.
Oh, that's sad. I thought he was gonna get it.
It felt like it.
Little bit of disrespect there from Pays, but now Faker. Oh,
Nemesis with the sidestep and the Faker remote from Reckless as well. 2 Nexus towers down, an inhib in the mid lane, but Los Ratones, they're not done. They know you're all here today.
Hunt down for him. Keria.
He's not even backing away.
Oh, Baus in the wings.
He's going in. Here comes Baus looking for Pays. Baus, big damage, but no pull down his Q. Knocked into zombie mode. Won't be able to find anything this time. T1 playing well, but stunned against the wall as Pays. And finished off as the curtain call comes through. Doran sidestepping and will get out of the cone. Reckless can't quite find the value, but the mushrooms can. As Nemesis grabs that one, Reckless is godlike as he takes down Keria. Los Ratones playing with their food at this point as Owner goes down. The orbital strike, 900 gold. As I'm not even sure whose redemption that was, to be honest, at this point, but Velia falls.
And they're just trying to look for Faker on the base, on the fountain.
The minions have done it! Los Ratones repeat history as they take down T1 here in Munich.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.